Hello lovely folks, David here, and welcome to my second episode of Spooniecraft. Being on SMP is very new for me, and I'm still learning what that means and how to make it work in my current situation, but I'm pretty sure we'll get there in the end. So, when the group first started planning for Spooniecraft, I had the idea to split each of my episodes up into a building bit, because I do love my build montages, a collaboration bit, because, why be on an SMP if you're not going to do stuff with your mates? And because I love doing the Noob Let's Play series so much, I also wanted to bring in a part where I learn something new or do something I haven't done yet. So, to start, I'll try to stick to that basic structure from here on in, and modify as needed. So if you have any ideas or requests to sort of add to that plotting and changing and growing and shifting, let me know in the comments. The life of Spoonie does tend to involve the ability to compromise and accept imperfection. Alright, now that we've finished the starter base in the first episode, I will be talking about the big base project in this episode. But before we do that, I wanted to share something that happened too late to be included in episode 1. A group of us went to the end. Now, I am generally a cautious player who likes to be completely geared up and ready before going into a boss fight. The end, to me, is unsurprisingly a late game project, so I wouldn't ordinarily even think of going to the end so early in my game. But we have an opt-in keep inventory mod, which is kind of like a compromise with the more gung-ho players who wanted the game to be on hard, which I actually think is a very good trade. So, because of the mod, the opt-in keep inventory mod, I agreed to go with the group, despite it not being a mission I would ordinarily sign up for. Before the mission, to the end, I spent an entire evening with the Armour villagers and community farms to get at least minimally cleared up. And despite being way out of my comfort zone and depth, I joined the mission to the end.
You actually want to fight?
No, I don't want to fight.
Okay.
Alright.
Boom.
Ooh,
That
yeah.
direction.
Oh,
Alright, so how do we...
Immediately.
Oh, jeez.
That's
Oh,
good.
okay.
Nice job, Coffee. You broke it.
Is that my fault?
Oh,
Come on.
Alright.
Let's go.
It's broken.
To the west.
I'll
Into
take
the
the
west,
ball.
Stephen.
I didn't realise we were doing parkour.
And yet we are, apparently.
So I legitimately thought we were all gonna get on top of a happy gas and have 10 boats attached to it and just have whoever's on top navigate. But this makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Does everyone have boats or the ability?
So do you throw another one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to be sure.
Oh my!
Faster,
Oh!
Stephen, faster! You gotta catch up with us.
I hate them so much.
You guys are terrible parents.
Hey, this one is not mine.
Here, we'll take it with you.
This one is
We'll
not mine.
take it with
It's
us.
mine.
No, please.
I'll adopt it. You're...
Who do you belong to?
No!
I don't want it. Please stop being my child.
Please take my arrows. Please, miss, please take my arrows. I'm but a poor ally. Please, I must do my job. I must deliver them to you. Please. It's been lonely in the swamp.
Why? Why would you do this to me? Why would you betray me like this?
Alright, looks like we have a new member of the team.
Yeah. I guess I'm carrying those two.
It takes
All right,
so
you're
good.
good.
I'm gonna pass down Mel. Oh my god.
You put them in my inventory.
Can you believe
I
this,
get to
Scoober?
decide what happens with them?
Oh. We're close then. We have to be close.
What's this? Aspen.
Mine.
How many Eyes of Ender do we need? Not too many. Okay. 9. How many of us are there?
5. 5 divided by
Two.
I can't count.
9 divided by 5.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
So
5. No, wait, hold on.
2 for almost everyone. I will keep 1. Everyone else gets 2. All right. Space.
Ooh.
Coffee.
Ding dong.
David, over here. Doop doop. Aspen. Doop doop. And I'll put the rest away.
All right, Scoobert, you ready?
Okay.
All right.
Scoobert,
Dong?
you're a little close.
Scuba, careful.
Yeah.
Ding.
You good.
And a dong.
Yeah.
Heck
Yeah.
Let's see if I can lure Ace into the end.
What? The end is disabled.
There's
What?
Monkey.
Monkey! No!
Monkey!
Then he was gonna disable it.
He said he was doing it. Like, he's asleep. He's like super properly.
All right, well,
No.
I'm gonna play some Tetris in the corner for a little while. All right, who wants to be the first
Yeah.
sacrifice to test out if the portal works?
Well, we should
Is-
wait for Aspen.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sure if we all yell really loud, then Aspen will come back. Aspen!
Aspen! Aspen!
It didn't work.
I'm
let's-
crying, I'm throwing up, I'm shaking,
I'm
quaking,
just glad that I
terrified.
didn't kill the server because I have done that.
Oh.
It's okay, G, it's okay. I'm sure everything is working as intended. We'll find out in a minute.
Hello. Welcome
Hello,
back.
Aspen.
My
Aspen!
stream buddy.
It is very pretty.
Aspen!
That off. There we go.
Where did Ace go? Oh.
Right there. Oh, Ace.
Did Ace went to the,
Yeah.
to the end?
Oh, there we
Ace
go.
went to the end.
All right.
I guess.
no.
I
And
guess
now we know the
that's
portal
okay.
works. Okay. Well, should we do it?
Let's do it.
Yippee! Look, it's Ace! Come on. I wasn't even looking at you, stupid.
Look at their little faces hanging out together. That's all my snowballs, but
Oh,
that
I'm
should be
screenshotting
about
that.
it.
Oh, they're like kissing each other. Oh, one of them went inside the other one. That's crazy. Like floated in his face.
Oh,
He's getting away. No.
yeah. I'm like, wait a second. I
Hey.
do need to put the harness on. Hey,
Yeah.
buddy,
Alright,
buddy,
guys.
buddy.
Ah, oops.
David.
Come
David.
here. Hi,
Yeah.
there you are. Yay! Okay, we have guests. On to the
Yay.
next.
Yippee.
We got it.
Wait, why
we
am I
got
in charge?
them.
I don't want to be
Yeah.
in charge.
What direction do we want to go? Do we want to go the direction that the currently open portal is in? Or do we want to go a different direction?
I
David,
see the
stop
portal.
looking at them!
Come here, get up. Get up. The both of you, come here. Your Uber has arrived. Come here.
There you go. What direction do we want to go?
Let's go.
To the Elytra.
North is
It's that way.
The-
That way.
the direction that the portal goes. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like we should go a different
Yay.
direction because other people who go end busting are going to go through the portal.
Let's
Oh,
go
might as well
south. Let's
Clear
go
a different
south.
path.
Or east.
South? All right.
South. Okay. Okay.
Oh my
I
god.
always like heading
All right.
Hi guys.
I have killed 2 of them and received no shells. Nice.
Can you come up a little?
Oh no! Oh no! Don't hit my heart! No! My happy gas! No! No! He's gonna die!
Oh,
He's gonna
did I hit you? I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh.
Aw.
Ow.
Did it die?
Ow.
Yep.
Paints
Okay.
died, guys. I'm so
I think we
sorry.
need
I
to
did
go
not
on a rescue
realize.
mission.
What died?
Yeah,
Hey,
my
guys.
gas.
Oh no!
I did not realize
Yeah,
that
you
the
gotta
pellets
be
did so much
careful
damage.
with projectile mobs because they do that.
Oh, I
I'm
did not
shooting at you,
realize
by
it
the
took
way.
that
There's a
much
shelter below you.
damage. Okay, I'm
just that fast.
They've definitely
I'm just gonna get a bunch of.
I'm gonna have to work my way down carefully.
I'm just gonna make tools.
Oh wait, hold on. Coffee, come here.
Oh, dear God.
Oh. Sorry, there's a chance I might
so
lose
many
this
guys
stuff.
here.
Yep.
Ah,
there
no.
No.
Okay, fine. I'll
There you go, put it back. I will just go with Ryan because there's a chance I might lose them.
All right. Should I go back to the gang and get them all the enchantments
Bring
and
the
stuff
wolves
now?
all because they're gonna need it.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep.
Farewell.
Yay. I'll
the
see. I'll
Oh,
see if
wait,
I'll be
okay,
able
you're
to
good.
bridge to it.
Come on, die already. Sheesh.
Where is the? Okay, is that? Yeah,
They're
but
that way, it
I need
looks
to go
like.
through
Alright,
the
here I go.
gates
Okay.
first.
Okay. Oh my God.
Okay.
I agree with that exclamation.
This is ridiculous.
I've been trying to get to you, but
Die.
I keep.
Jeez.
Oh no, David!
David!
His
No!
inventory.
Where did you die? Where did
David,
you die?
we,
I got it.
we can go
Oh.
together. We can go together.
David!
Right. Along with getting my new wings, aren't they pretty? Dee gifted me a desiccated happy ghast. He's so cute. I shall call him Squishy, and he shall be mine, and he shall be my Squishy. I loved Finding Nemo and Finding Dory. It's incredibly rare to see a character with severe memory issues who isn't just the butt of the joke. Not sure I'm happy with the actor for Dory, but I sure love the character and what she represents. Squishy, the happy ghast. Okay, so now to address the learning curve in the room. My skill levels in flying with the Elytra department are so low that I'm going to need to practice on the server. So I shall record as many of the practice sessions as I can, so you can watch the progress in skill levels right now. Enjoy.
Down on the farm where the animals play, we start our day in a joyful way. With the sun shining and the field so green, it's the happiest place you've ever seen. Oh, the cow goes, the pig goes, the sheep says, and the ducks all. The horse goes, the rooster crows. On this farm, everybody knows. All right, one more time. All together now. The chickens cluck as they lay their eggs. The goats hop around on their nimble legs. The cat purrs softly in the barn's warm hay, and the dog barks loud to join the fray. Oh, the cow goes, the pig goes, the sheep says, and the ducks all. The horse goes, the rooster crows. On this farm, everybody knows.
really think this learning how to fly and survival thing is going to take a while. But, as they say, all good things take time. Now, hopefully by now, you're asking yourself, what is my mega project? Well, you see this river valley with the near donut-shaped hills around? In the future, a city will be built, and that city, fairly soon after it is built, will be invaded by zombies. And whomever is brave enough to take up the challenge, their mission is to get the special keys scattered throughout the sewers, streets, and roofs. To do so, they will have to traverse mazes, puzzles, and worst of all, the dreaded parkour. Oh my gosh. To break the fourth wall, a very long time ago, I had an adventure dream. I get them a lot. I believe it's because much of my artistic special interests revolve around the structure of story, words, and my science fiction writing universe, the Time Speaker universe. But, a long time ago, I had an adventure dream where I was trapped in a city with zombies. I had no weapon, but I had roofs. So in the dream I was jumping rooftop to rooftop, looking for food and a way out. Now, after I had the dream, I had intended on writing a horror series based on this dream. But I'm kind of stuck in TSU for like 22 books. So I thought I'd turn it into a minigame in Minecraft. And then, in totally me fashion, it expanded and has become a potentially macro game. But while the overall game is huge, I've designed it to be modular, so that I can do one section at a time, and each section will be a working puzzle on its own. This is because my health is completely all over the place right now, and I cannot predict whether I'll be able to finish the large one in time that we have for Season 1. So, the first section of zombie parkour is the lookout over the game, which will also frame the portal. Now, as I talked about in episode 1, last year I lost my house and ended up functionally homeless. The only reason why I didn't end up on the street was because my best mate let me stay at her place. Her place was very small, so small that it was too small for her and her stuff, let alone me and my stuff. But with a local storage facility, we made it work enough to live for 6 months. She saved my life, probably literally, given my health issues and limited mobility. But in dedication to her saving me, I have dedicated the first module of this puzzle to her and her hometown of Bath, England. So, the first build to start the zombie parkour build is called Sham Castle. It's a facade of a castle that sits on a hill overlooking much of Bath. It was built by a rich dude in 1762. The story that my mate tells is that this guy loved Bath so much he thought it was perfect in every way, except for the fact that there were no castles like in other areas of England he was familiar with. So instead of building an entire castle, he bought a facade of one. Today, instead of build montage music, I wanted to talk about something. Since we've started the season, some of my fellow Spoonies have talked about their specific disabilities and what that means in their life as far as barriers and day-to-day struggles. So I thought I'd talk about my own stuff. But you see, my situation is really complicated and involves multiple disabling elements on multiple axes of my being, and everything interacts with each other. So instead of simple periods of wellness and illness, it's like a miasma of various things triggering other things, and some things in remission while other things flaring. That's clear as mud, right? Okay, let me try to explain. I have 3 basic axes of disability that manifest in my life. One is a bunch of stuff that permanently limits the proper functioning of my limbs, and that's normal for me. I was born with a spinal defect and hypermobile joints. So pain and mobility issues are a thing that has always been. The second aspect is that I have conditions that are sensitive to stress, like fibromyalgia and my memory disorder. But the third axis, it's what makes things extra difficult. I also have a number of issues that result in my body getting stressed easily, such as complex PTSD, panic disorder, and autism. So if something stressful happens, like a couple of weeks ago I had to talk to the folks who pay my disabled but not quite enough to live, my normal apprehension over talking to authority gets turned into a massive panic attack by my PTSD and panic disorder. And because I had 3 days in a row of having to talk to those folks each day, it was sustained stress, which triggered a migraine. My migraines involved me forced into the dark for about 2 weeks, and while I'm playing vampire, so I can survive, my work suffers because my brain isn't working properly, and usually whatever has triggered the migraine triggers the pain stuff. This time, it was both the fibromyalgia and the joint pain that's probably arthritis. And both of those flare-ups will usually last a few weeks, though this time it'll probably be months, because it's also winter here in New Zealand. So I have delayed work targets, like this video, 2 weeks on vampire mode, unable to go outside, and 1 to 2 months of pain flare-ups. All that just because I had to go talk to some stressful authority figures 3 days in a row. Imagine the state my health can get into when there is sustained stress over long periods of time. Like last year, where I spent 6 months trying to prevent homelessness, and then 6 months glad not to be on the street, but sharing a space that was too small for one person, let alone two. And that's why there were so few videos last year. Also, why, now that we have a nice little house with enough room for 2 nerdy humans and 2 little void cats, that I'm a bit more hopeful about eventually reaching a work-life balance and a corresponding regular posting schedule. I know this sounds awful, and it can be incredibly frustrating, and at times I hate every second of it. But I also have really long moments of thankfulness and joy. Being disabled gives you an entirely different perspective on the world. You're often forced to slow down, for example, and that gives a person the opportunity to think about things, to notice things, to design and plan things. It's one of the reasons why my creativity often starts small scale and develops into large scale projects. I've also learnt the value of my time and energy, to spend them carefully on all those things that really matter, like joy and peace and friendship. I've also had many experiences I wouldn't have had simply because I was sitting on a bench somewhere resting and someone sat down next to me. I guess what I'm saying is that my life is never simple and it's very hard to predict, but despite all the pain and everything, there's a lot that's positive too. And I try to hold on to that because I can continue with that positivity and get a life that's mostly satisfying. And that's important. So that's some of the bits of my weird body problems. I hope that made sense. Poof. Ta-da! And just so you know, this is as close to the real life scale as I can make it. So you might be asking, isn't it too small to be a castle? Well, yes it is. That's why it's a sham castle. Isn't it fun? Okay, so now's about time for the outro. I'm going to start digging for the next part of the build while I talk, because the digging is going to go on for a while. Now, in episode 1, I shared a strategy that I've learned from life and from various mental health practitioners in my journey wrestling with complex PTSD. And in fancy words, the fancy words for sitting with the situation, despite it being really rather awful, is radical acceptance and distress tolerance. Very fancy. It's a strategy for survival, but sadly it's not a strategy for feeling better. I had a conversation with a friend afterwards who saw the video, and I got the feeling that perhaps it was a little unkind to only include the surviving part for advice and strategies for dealing with the everything right now. So I thought for today I could share another strategy. It's a variation on a sensory exercise whose name escapes me, but it's originally for managing panic attacks, which I get quite a few of. So, it's about recognizing a state of panic and distress. First up, you have to recognize, oh my gosh, I'm having a panic attack, or whatever. Or, oh my gosh, I'm feeling depressed, or, oh my gosh, all of the colour has drained out of the world, something's wrong with my brain. Whatever the thing is, you have a moment of kind of distress or crisis, and you go, okay, this is this crisis. This is depression, this is anxiety, this is a panic attack. You label it. Labeling it seems to help. I don't know why. And then you stop what you're doing. Just stop and take a long pause. Breathe deeply if you need to, because with panic attacks, breathing deeply helps to reset your vagus nerve. So it actually helps with panic attacks. And while you're breathing, while you're having your pause, look around and focus on the details of the space you're inhabiting. Look at the colours. Touch any interesting surfaces within reach. Focus on the sensation of textures. This exercise is generally why I am within reach of something soft at all times. Then listen for the sounds around you, any smells. Focus on your sensory experience in the here and now until you find a little calm. When you're properly existing in the here and now, and not so much in your head, once that you find that calm moment, look around again. Look for the things that bring you joy, that bring you hope. Even just one beautiful thing to appreciate. One thing. And sit with that beauty and joy and peace for as long as you can. While breathing, deep, long deep breaths which help calm your body down. And do that often. In fact, plan for it. Plan for looking for the beautiful things. Put joyous things around your house so that every time you notice that you're freaking out and need a pause, there's something around you that's joyous or hopeful or just beautiful. I deliberately put my office next to the window so I can look outside and see the sunlight. I have posters of my characters on the walls around my computer and the star map, and bits of artwork on the walls of my new house. You can buy fluffy slippers. I have red ones. They are fluffy. You can have favourite mugs and put like hot chocolate or whatever your hot comforting drink of choice is. And look at the mug. I have a Van Gogh Doctor Who crossover mug right now. Just looking at it makes me smile because I know that episode. You can, if your primary sense is smelling, you can have nice smelling candles lit around the house. I mean, obviously be careful for fire safety, but the smell, nice smells. Get like, if you can tolerate them, the spray bottles with the nice scents in them, or essential oils. Think of all the things that make you smile, and deliberately put them around your environment. So you can deliberately see those things that bring you joy, bring you hope. Even just one thing can change your day when you're having a bad day. Whatever makes you smile. The more joy and colour and hope you put around yourself, the more you can see when your head is getting too loud with negativity. Things are hard for a lot of people right now. And many of us in the circumstances we can't control or change. To survive, we need to hang on. But we can also choose very specifically to notice the beauty and joy of the world around us. And don't let anyone tell you that being a grown-up means living in an austere environment. I'm a middle-aged man, so I know something about this. Being a grown-up means that after doing the adulting, because you have to do the adulting, that's what being an adult is, you then get to choose the small details of how you live your life. That includes choosing, if you wish, to have cute things, or plushies, or figurines, or posters all over your walls, or rainbows frickin' everywhere. Within the power you have to choose joy if you can. It makes getting through the hard times just a little less awful. And if you can ignore the gatekeepers, more's the better. But for now, I'll see you next time. Ara ni tasa.